I'm going to tell you that you have a problem, and I used to have it too. In fact, have you ever felt like no matter how hard you hustle and grind, it's never enough? It's like you're constantly running on a treadmill like a hamster, always trying to balance your career, your family, your personal life, but you still feel like you're falling way short, failing at life, but succeeding at becoming mentally and physically exhausted. And if that sounds familiar, trust me, I was there too. In fact, I have a bunch of degrees. I have the experience and the drive. And on paper, I had built the ideal career in life. But instead, I was exhausted, overwhelmed, and quite frankly, just constantly battling the feeling that I wasn't doing nearly enough. I believe that if I just worked harder, that I would figure it all out. Work harder, grind, and then success would happen. Problem is, if I just optimized my schedule, I could create balance. That if I could just push through, I could be the perfect parent or the perfect leader and still find time for myself. But this is the hard truth. No amount of working harder will solve a problem if you're stuck in the wrong mindset. Let me say that again. It won't matter how hard you work. It won't matter how long you grind or how many hours you put in. If your mindset is wrong, it won't matter. You're going to be stuck. You're going to continue to be on that hamster wheel. So what changed everything for me was realizing I didn't have to do it alone. Before we go on, if this hustle and grind culture is resonating with you, that you're constantly feeling like you're on a hamster wheel and you're struggling to get ahead, and sometimes you feel like you just haven't done enough in the day, then I want you and I invite you to check out our free resources. In fact, check out our resource called the Mind Flow Cycle Roadmap for Balance. Just comment free tools in the comments and we'll send you the link. But back to the video. So as high achievers, we're conditioned to believe that self-reliance is the key to success. We pride ourselves on being problem solvers, the ones who others turn to when things get tough, right? But that mindset can also be our biggest roadblock. And here's why. Typically, high achievers like us, we resist asking for help because we see it as a sign of weakness. We overestimate our ability to manage everything alone, and we underestimate the value of outside perspective. I spent years spinning my wheels, convinced that I could power through. But instead of making real progress, I was stuck in a cycle of stress and burnout and mental exhaustion. In fact, it wasn't until I hired a coach that I saw how much I had been holding myself back. And that's really what this whole video is about, the power of coaching. And I'm going to talk about 5 game-changing benefits and why you should think about hiring a coach. So number 1, a coach helps you see what you can't. When you're deep in the trenches of daily life, it's harder to see the big picture. A coach provides an outside perspective, helping you recognize blind spots that you wouldn't normally notice on your own. For example, I used to believe that the only way to succeed was by, as I said earlier, working harder, grinding harder. Now, my coach showed me that the real issue wasn't time management at all. It was my mindset around productivity. And once I changed my approach, I actually worked fewer hours and I began to achieve more, doing more high quality work. Now, the other thing a coach can do is save you time. And I kind of alluded to it just now, but let's talk a little bit more about it. As high achievers, we treat time like our most valuable resource, yet we waste so much of it trying to figure things out on our own. Essentially, a good coach accelerates your growth by giving you proven strategies and a framework. And so instead of spending years making avoidable mistakes, you learn from someone who has already navigated your path and has experienced and learned and can basically pass that on to you. This means less stress, fewer setbacks, and really faster results. And the other thing that we really waste time on that a coach can help you with is the time we waste worrying about things that haven't happened, or overthinking, or being in a state that is not a positive mindset. Think about it. There are so many things that occur in the future that we have no control about. They're in the unknown. Why waste time worrying about them? And a coach can help you see through those. A coach can help you see through the fog and help you have clarity and understand where you're going and help you get there. The other great thing that a coach does is really hold you accountable. If you're anything like me, you set ambitious goals, but struggle sometimes with follow through when life gets busy or things may not go your way, those bumps in the road. But a coach keeps you accountable. They ensure your biggest goals don't just stay as ideas, but become actual results in your life. A good coach will remind you of why you started and push you to keep going when it gets tough. When those bumps in the road become many, they'll help you get through. The fourth thing a coach does is really helps you get out of your own way. High achievers often struggle with perfectionism, talk about overthinking, and control. We want to do everything ourselves and struggle sometimes. High achievers, we struggle to delegate or ask for help. This is how a coach helps you. They help you break free from that self-sabotaging behavior of not asking for help or trying to be in control. They help you shift from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset. And instead of trying to do everything alone, you learn how to leverage support and how you can use collaboration to achieve more. Now, the fifth thing a coach helps you with is to create the life you actually want, right? So at the end of the day, success isn't just about career growth or hitting revenue goals. It's about creating a life where you actually feel fulfilled, right? What is your ideal life? Your coach needs to know that, and they will help you achieve it. For me, that meant building a business that allowed me to spend more time with my family. What is it for you? It might mean being fully present with your kids, or reclaiming your personal time, or possibly finally breaking free from the cycle of stress and anxiety and exhaustion. And a good coach will help you design that life by teaching you how to set boundaries. They'll help you prioritize what truly matters and help you redefine success on your own terms. So before we continue, and if this video is really resonating with you and you've been thinking about a coach and you want to gain more balance in your life, do this. Check out our free resource, the Mind Flow Cycle Roadmap for Balance. Just comment free tools in the comments and we'll send you the link. So let me ask you a question. Are you ready to stop spinning your wheels? If you're feeling stuck and overwhelmed, or like you're constantly, let me repeat that, like you're constantly running on empty, I get it. I've been there. But here's what I also know. You don't have to stay there. Investing in coaching was the best decision I ever made for my career, my business, and my life. It was the key to unlocking some freedoms, successes, and balance that I had been chasing for years and years. So if you're ready to stop spinning your wheels, man, I really, honestly encourage you to take the next step and find a coach or a mentor or a guide who can help you get to where you want to be without wasting years and trying to figure it out all on your own. So be sure to like and comment on this video and stay tuned for more. And just know, I am a coach. And if you can relate to me, I would love to have a conversation with you. So till the next time, stay true. We'll see you again soon.